All right, welcome back, everybody. We are going to do the drawing of a cat. So, here we go. All right, once again, first thing I'm going to do, I'm not an expert on cats, is to break it up into shapes. So I'm kind of looking at the head there. And it kind of sits on the body. So let's see here. And I'm just trying to use ovals and circles so you can sharpen that up, you know, and find where things are. Okay, then let's get the cat body, chest kind of area here, and the back, just the way they sit, kind of rolls over like that, makes this big round shape like that. Okay, so once again, I am doing my shapes slash gesture-y kind of phase where I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know the cat well enough to just do a straight gesture, so I am doing it all together here. So here's the other paw. Okay, here's this one. It looks like it goes forward more than I put it. Okay, down. And they get covered up by the tail, unfortunately. But let's see. So the other leg, when they sit like this, it's kind of funny. All the fur just kind of gets like all bunched together, and you have such loose skin that you kind of lose the form of the leg and everything. It just kind of becomes one big furry mess. Then you can see the foot kind of sticking out down there, but it's covered up by the tail. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up to the face here. Let's see how low the eyes go. So almost a straight on view, slight 3/4 view. Okay, so let's look at these big eyes here. Okay, a little more wide set, I think. You have the nose. A little less 3/4 as I've got it. So I can see I'm doing too much. So I'm just gonna go almost straight there. Let's see, okay. Let's try this again. And I mean, I am modifying and fixing things a little bit, but it's probably more important, I think, to just get something down so we can like adjust it. You know what I mean? Like once you have something down, you can kind of see, we can see what's in place or what's wrong. All right, so let's see, face here, little chin there. Let's see the shape here. So in, so here, and then it goes out and down. And all this loose skin and furry tummy there. Okay, looking all right. I'm just kind of looking at it to make adjustments. I think I need to make the eyes slightly wider and slightly bigger. Well, I liked my eyes before more, I think. Let's see if I can work with this. Okay. Okay. So, do I need to do anything else? Just check the ears, I guess. Let me see. And I think I'm good to go. I think that's all I need. Let's knock it back a little bit. Okay. And start with the eye. Okay. Shine the eye there. Cats always look like they have eyeliner. That black line under their eye. And this looks a lot like one of my two first cats. Passed away last year. Her name was Penelope, and she had pretty much the same pattern. I think her fur was a little darker gray, but she had the stripes and the white stomach, and she also had white paws. So that's one difference here. I can't tell if this cat's paws they look gray. All right, moving to the nose here. Now that I widened the eyes, now I feel like they're too wide. All right, with animals, another thing I don't think I mentioned last video. It is so important to look at reference. You know, unless you're a pro. And if you're a pro, you've been looking at reference for a long time at drawing animals. But I mean, you've gotta start with reference. Even if you're making your own like pose or something, you've still just gotta look at reference. These animals are so different than us, and so unique, from each other, that it is really hard to draw a good looking any kind of animal without looking at reference. Again, unless you've studied that animal for an extended period of time, and if you did, you already have been looking at reference for a long time. I feel like I leaned the face a little. Okay. Getting the shape of the ears here. I think I made it too pointy there. It's rounded. And got this weird fold there. Okay, starting to add some detail here. I should probably keep it really light here in the detail and move to the rest of the body. All right, I'm gonna keep moving here. And I know it's kind of impossible to do, but the thing I want to aim for is drawing the whole thing at the same level. So I'm getting too detailed up here. I need to move forward. I need to move on and come back. So normally when people draw, well, not normally, sometimes when people draw, they kind of do this furry line out of fear of making a nice solid line. And I would usually tell students not to do that. You know, it depends on what you're drawing, obviously, but, you know, when it's like a person or something that's not furry, right? But for this, it is obviously very appropriate to make a furry line because we are trying to show fur. And once again, I'm not trying to get every little piece of fur. I'm not trying to get every little bit of detail here. It is perfectly okay to try to and to do that, but I'm doing more of a quick sketch on the cat, or all these animals here, really. You can see a little bit of the leg there, propped up. And now moving to the tail. Okay. I think I'm happy with it here. I'm gonna draw a little bit of the back paw you can see peeking out there. And just one last glance, make sure nothing looks glaringly bad. I think we're okay. So I'm going to go for some details now. So obviously we've got these dark stripes. We can emphasize shadows like this on the back here. You kind of sketch out, make darker. These tabbies have this little pattern on the top of their head right in the middle. I thought of it kind of like a little bit like an upside down M. With a split, I guess. And we got this one here. And they got eyebrows, right? These whiskers, and then on the face, but I'll do those last. Okay, the shadow side over here more. Okay. Let's get the ears up here. These long hairs. And I'm trying to keep my lines kind of going in the direction of the fur. All right. Get some of these stripes here. So I'm add a little bit of just quick kind of shading here to distinguish the white fur from the gray fur. So by giving it a quick kind of tone here. A little shadow under the chin here I missed. All right. And now for the back here. Got these really light kind of stripes. Well, really dark stripes, I guess, but the fur is dark as well, so hard to see. Okay, get the white. I'm going to go with the white first. All right, and now the tail. So I've got a really dark kind of tip here. All right, and that sketch just about does it here for my cat. Zoom out here. Okay, all right. It's passable. And there we go. All right. there's our cat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got a nice looking cat. And hope to see you guys next time.